Hello everyone, my name is Chirag and I updated about 2.5 months ago my back surgery update that I got it about 3.5 years ago for the microdiscactomy L4, L4, L5 right side and L4, L5S1 left side. And today I'm going to be updating about what's working for me in last about 2 months that I have been doing differently. And I know it's a bit complicated because when I got surgery I was so scared, and it's a lot of thoughts to process, like how it's going to be in the future, because back, brain and heart surgeries are no joke. Many people probably would have to work about 5 to 10 years in order to get stronger, but the good news is that a lot of people, especially the athletes and who are determined to get better, they will even get more better than what the normal condition was. Like for example, I was watching Spotify interview of Matt Fraser with Joe Rogan, and he had a back surgery, and he was a lifter, and how he did his rehab and how he became the strongest man on the earth for almost consecutive 5 years in the CrossFit Games just tells us that it's not impossible at all. I mean, 99.9% of the human body is the same, so we just need to work what's worked for us and what does not work for us. So everybody's body is different, but today I'm not talking about what's going to work for you or what's going to work for me. Today I'm going to talk about more of a generalized concept that we need to follow in order to make it work in terms of surgery. So let's get right into it. I have the 8 points that I listed out here that I have been following last 2 months, and the first one, let's go each by one, and I'm going to explain you the whole thing. Hopefully it makes sense and hopefully it helps you. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you, because I truly wish that I had someone when I was going through this process to just make me motivation or just tell me that, hey, everything's going to be all right, do follow these steps. So I really want to help you guys, whoever is going through the surgery. You're male, female, if you're 60 years old, you're 30 years old, it doesn't matter. Okay, so the first point is that don't be afraid to fail and try some new things. Everybody's body is different, so we need to make sure what works for us. Like, I have read a lot of articles that deadlifts work for some people and they heal from doing deadlifts from the back surgery strain. It didn't work for me. So, and also on top of that, everyone's surgery is different. Everyone's experience, everyone's whatever, like the injury is different. So of course, when the injury is different, the body is different. Everything's gonna, in terms of physical rehab, it's gonna work different. So you would have to find out what's working for you and what's not working for you. Try different exercise. Try asking your coach. Try fitness coach. Try asking some other people's advice. Like, get some advice from people who has gone through it. Go to chiropractor, ask their advice, and try if the chiropractor thing is working for you. It didn't work for me, so I was like, no, I'm not spending like $150 every time getting an adjustment. I'm just gonna follow my own programming. So try new things and see if it works. If it works, great, just keep doing it, because in fitness they say everything works but not for the long time, because your body just get used to it. It's just like if you're lifting 30 pounds dumbbells, your body's just gonna get used to it. You're just gonna have to incrementally go up in order to gain the muscles. It's the same thing. Your back is gonna get used to certain things. I was doing yoga, which I previously mentioned in my video, and it's been working, but it's not as working as effectively. So I was like, okay, I need to find something that's new to my body, which I'm going to talk about in other point, that's going to work for me. And once I do that for like 3-4 months, and once my body get used to it, then I'm going to have to find another thing, because it's like a psychological thing, also physiological thing. Second point is that keep track of all the activities you do. Eliminate what's not working and keep doing what's working, which I briefly mentioned, but it's a feedback loop system. So try new things, keep a log of it, keep a journal, and it's just I know it's tedious to keep all the things, but just open up the Excel sheet and then just put on the dates, and then just say that I did it on this date, and then just leave it like that, and just try that for 1 month. If it doesn't work out, put it on another column that it's not working out, and then go on new. So that way you know what's working for your body and what's not working, right? So for example, I was talking to my coach the other day, and he has been doing a reverse hyper extension, and that's a different set of machine. And he explained me there was one guy who in America, he did 1,000 pounds of squat, and he broke his vertebrae, and then he invented this machine, and then he kept doing on it, and then he got back up to doing 1,000 pounds of squat. I mean, 1,000 pounds of squat is a lot with especially broken back. It's incredible. Like your brain has to be very, very tough in order to go through that experience again. Just like, oh, because certain movements I do and I'm still afraid, like I hope my back doesn't give up. That's why I take it very slowly and make sure I'm consistent with my back healing process, right? So instead of, I don't have the access of that machine. My coach bought it for like $500 or $700, and he has his own gym, so he can, but I don't have it. So I go to 24, and I have a hyperextension at 24. So what I do is I have been doing a hyperextension for about like 2 weeks. Amazing. It's working perfect for my back. The back muscles are strong. I don't feel any pain. It's just working great. I don't know how long it's gonna work, but I'm assuming just because it's a muscle activation and reactivation process, so I think it's gonna work as long as I'm doing it. So, and I'm doing it right. So I just do hyperextension, and just check out other videos on YouTube on how to do the hyperextension, and you'll find out so many videos and how to do it. But basically I do it is I just go down and then come back about like 12 times, and then I do sideways each side, and then I flip it, and then I just do on the other side. So it's been working great, and I've been doing that. So find that out. I put it in my journal that this is working for me from this date, and then I'm gonna see how it's gonna work. So it's just a feedback loop system that I'm gonna have to keep trying and trying. Keep rolling and stretching. Just keep doing it. Like even if I'm so tired, I have a roller at my home. So I have a yoga app. So like some days, most of the days I just roll out for like 10 minutes, just relax and just roll out, and just great way to flow oxygen to your muscles with rolling, and then great way to get stretch. I'm also getting yoga classes sometimes, maybe on weekends, like 1 or 2 half hour or something on the app, which helps. So just a lot of stretching, that's helping. So this should be like a lifelong learning. This shouldn't be like you're doing it for 5 months and you're stopping. This should be like keep going until, like, it's just a life, like just like eating. You in the evening while you're watching TV or while you're watching a YouTube or something, just do it like 10 minutes or 5 minutes. You'll be happy. Your body will thank you for it. Fourth is work on it. You will find the sticky points and get the results faster. So in my life that I found out that I never got what I wanted, but I always got what I worked for. So I keep working on it. It's just like the stock analysis. You know how the stocks perform? It's like this, and then it goes up, and then it goes down, and it goes up. So, but in the long run, it's going up always, right? So just like stock analysis is just, you're gonna find more sticky points. Some days you just not feel like it's not getting better, but it will get better. You will get a result faster if you keep working on it. Just keep doing it. Even though if you think it's not working, just try. Just try. Keep trying it. Try new things, and you'll figure it out. Your body will figure it out. Your brain will figure it out. Oh, this works for me. So after 5 years, let's say you are going on hiking, and then you have the problem. Your body, your brain knows, okay, if I do this, it's gonna work. So it's like the night at that night you can do it, and the next day you can hike again, right? If you don't know it, then it's just like, what am I gonna do? I'm just injured at that point, right? So make sure that you work on it and keep working on it. You will get result, faster result. Tell yourself every day that your back is stronger than before. This is more of a psychological thing. You have to have a faith. Before, when I got surgery, after I got surgery, 6-7 months, I did not have faith. Like it was a terrible time. Like I did not have faith. But I read a book, Power of Positive Thinking by Vincent Norman, and you have to have faith in everything in life, not just this thing. But since I'm talking about this, I'm just gonna tell that you have to have faith. Even if you don't have faith, tell yourself that my back is stronger than before, my back is stronger than before, my back is stronger than before, and your back will get stronger than before, because your mind controls your body, and every cell in your body controls your body. So every cell has a memory. Even your ligament has a memory. I believe your body is very smart. So just keep telling your body, yourself, that your back is getting stronger, and it will. Know when to stop and rest. I talked about all these points. It's just like keep working on it, keep working on it, keep working on it. But rest is a very important part of our life. I work out about 5 days a week, and some days if I do 6 days of workout, my body is pretty beaten up, and I start to feel pain in my back, and then I realized that, oh, I haven't rested enough, right? So you have to rest. You have to give your body rest to heal. Resting is the healing process. This is all stretching and all that. It's just like more stretching of the body. But when you rest, that's when your body becomes stronger, and you do the more stretching. Brain, body, in life, the more you stretch, the more you rest, the more it gets better. It's a journey. And look at the positive side of it, and even excuses. This is so funny. So after I got surgery, I had an excuse at work. It's like, hey, I have a surgery, I can't make it. I was looking at the negative side of it. But then now, let's say if I want a day off or something, I would say it's my back, I got a surgery, there's nothing I could do about it. So I have a good excuse that I had a surgery. So I could use that excuse as in a positive way instead of thinking about negative, right? So it's a journey, definitely. You will get better. I'm gonna get better. Everyone who has got surgery, they're gonna get better if they keep working on it. And you have to look at the positive side of it. It's more psychological. Everyone knows when you get a surgery around in your family and friends, so you have to use that as your advantage, not the disadvantage. And the last point is that once you master it, you can apply same principle to other areas of life. This I found out lately, that you know how successful people always, like, we see them and it's like, wow, it's amazing. How come you have an amazing family? You're great physical fitness. You're so perfect in every area of the life. I found out the reason behind that is because they found one success in one area, and they most of the time they implement the same thing into the other areas. Look at Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? Arnold has huge success in bodybuilding. He knew what worked for him, and then he applied same into the Hollywood industry, and then he applied same to become in the politics, right? He has 3 successful careers. Everyone knows in the whole world that he's a great motivational human being that we have today. And I found out through my journey is that the more you become consistent, the more you become keep doing it, the more you become powerful, and then you can apply this in other areas of life. It's like, oh, I have done this. I had a bad back and I came out of this. Now something happened in my area. This is nothing. Like, if I can go through this, I can go to other things. And the most important thing and the beautiful thing is that you know what worked for your body and you know how to do it. So this is all, everything is connected, as we say in life, in the whole world. This is also connected into the other areas of your life too. So hopefully it makes sense, and hopefully I given you some inputs and things to think about and things to do on a daily basis. If you have more questions or anything like that, just let me know. Put comments below, and then I'll try to answer your questions.